The featured program AL Showdown will go ahead and award you with 15,000 experience towards the face of the franchise program, and I think that is a great offer, especially since we know already that the final boss is going to be Clase each and every single time. So in the draft, you might be asking, what exactly am I going to look for? I'm going to look for the hitters that have the most power versus right, and unlike previously, I'm not going to skip all the way to the final boss because I'm going to do every single mini game in order to get the most amount of runs towards my total, so I don't have to really stress out at the final boss. And inside the comment section, I'll do my best to go ahead and put each and every single mini game and the timestamp so you guys can just go to it. But we're gonna start it off with Rafael Devers. I want a ton of lefties that can go ahead and hit well against right-handers. I probably am gonna go with the pitcher that has the highest hit per 9 here. That's gonna be Lance McCullers. So he's gonna be the starting rotation arm for us. And then the highest hit per 9 here is what I would want as well, but I mean, Darren O'Day has such a fast delivery that he's gonna save me time in any pitching moment. I mean, Jesse Winker, I think this is a no-doubter. Yeah, Jesse Winker, that's also a no-doubter right there. We got JD available. He's playing up against right-handers as well. That's very, very enticing. This Babe Ruth card is not bad at all. He's a right fielder. I believe JD is as well. Well, he's a left fielder, but we'll play him in right field. It doesn't really matter. Him playing up, he has way better attributes than Babe Ruth. And whenever you see that arrow that says 84 or plus on those numbers, that means that 78 contact plus 13, he has 91 contact, 91 power versus right for that day. Eloy Jimenez, yeah, Eloy Jimenez. So we got our outfield already ready, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, Yohan Moncada, 63. Brett Phillips has great power but little contact. That scares me. And then Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw is going to be the guy we go with here. We want, out of these perks, Defibrillator is probably the best one, because if we decide to be very aggressive, it's going to give us a contact boost, so we'll take it as a diamond. And then we're looking for a hero time. Rally time is also really good, but why not go ahead and stack Defibrillator twice? We're going to go ahead and stack it twice, and that allows us to be a whole lot more aggressive in our at-bats. We're going to go ahead and equip these perks, and then we're going to manage the squad, and I'm going to do my best to have everyone out there. So look at your bench always to see if there are any players that are outstanding that could easily go into the starting rotation. And unless I know that the first moment is going to be hitting only, I'm not going to go ahead and put all my hitters inside the starting lineup. So it says that we need to tally a run in 2 innings without allowing a run. So we are going to be playing defense and we are going to be hitting as well. So I'm going to go ahead, make the lineup, and then hop in there. Luis leads the charge. We need to tally 1 run in 2 innings. If we score a run, the moment ends right there. So we're going to try to do it in the first inning, and we will get 1 final showdown run, meaning we're down 12-0 right now if we skip to the final boss. If we go ahead and complete this, we'll be down 12-1. There is going to be right-handed pitcher Lance Lynn on the mound, so stack your lineup with the lefties to start things off, and power versus right. Like I always say, it's good to be patient in Showdown, especially if you are someone that is overly aggressive. It allows the pitcher to get his energy wasted, therefore giving you a greater chance of doing some damage. Like us right there. 3-1 count, got something to hit, and look at this. As soon as we score the run, the moment ends and we advance to the next one. We also get an opportunity to go ahead and continue upgrading our team with perks as well as players. So we're still looking for power versus right and contact versus right. Jared is going to be the best option available for us here. In terms of the perks, we already have a perk that helps us out when we are behind the count. I really don't want a perk that helps us out when we are ahead of the count. I'd rather have a perk that helps us out when there's no out. Now make sure you are equipping your perks and updating your lineup each time you go ahead and get new rewards for your team. Here we got bounce back season for Benny. We need to go ahead and tally 1 home run in 2 innings without giving up a home run. With Zach Greinke on the mound, we definitely need power versus right and lefties in terms of the lineup. That's perfect. Rafael Devers, 106 power versus right. If that doesn't leave, I'm changing my name to Sally. All right, there we go. We just needed a home run, got really lucky, got it instantly, and now we get to pick more rewards. Now, out of all these diamonds here, the best option is definitely going to be Brandon, since he has the most power, but I was looking at the catcher and I was saying he would be a good option as well, but we do have 2 rounds this time around. So Mike Zunino, welcome to the team as well. Money Mitch, we're facing the Seattle Mariners. We need to go ahead and get a home run without giving up a run in 3 innings. Most likely gonna be facing Robbie Ray, but let's see. So we are facing Robbie Ray. Stack your lineup, power versus left and righties. That has to be it. I mean, you couldn't have hit a ball any better with Mike Zunino. Thank you. That's gonna go ahead and give us the home run. It took us into the second inning, but we're done and it's time to get rewards. We get a hitter here. Corey Seager, 100% looks like the pick. Despite Harmon Killebrew having good contact, Corey Seager's the guy to go with here. And now this is one of the best perks that you can get in any showdown run. Rally time. We're gonna take it to Mullins makes O's history. We need to go ahead and tally 2 hits, one of them being an extra base hit in 3 innings without giving up a run. We are gonna be facing John Means, so definitely bring your right-handed hitters, power versus left as well, as we get our base hit instantly. Got a fastball right down the middle. I'm gonna send the runners just because I think, okay, that's gonna be perfect, actually. Extra base hit, Jesse Winker, lefty on lefty. Never thought it would have been possible, but he does it. So now we're facing Casey Mize. Facing Casey Mize, this is red, not blue. So it is not a mini game, it is a mini boss. If we lose here, we lose basically all the progress we made. We get kicked out and we have to rebuy our entry and then work our way back. So we have 10 outs to go ahead and score 1 run. We go ahead and walk it off. So because we started this tied, I highly suggest using perks that don't say while trailing, while losing. You want to go ahead and use every single perk that says something like, oh, in the first 2 pitches. So clear for takeoff would have been perfect here, and perks like that. Let's see other perks that would have been perfect there, just to give you guys an idea. But the perks that I would have loved to have ran there would have been exit velo boost, and then exit velo boost with no runners on base the first 2 swings, and then leadoff magic. Perks like that, perks that don't say, oh, while you're losing. Buck bashes, we need to tally 4 total base hits, or no, not 4 total base hits, 4 total bases, so a home run would do it without giving up a hit. So this one is more crucial that we do it in the top half, and we are going to be facing a righty. There we go. I mean, this guy has been the MVP of this run so far. I mean, there's not much more you can say. He's just been shutting it down. So for Tucker ignites Houston's offense, we need to get on base twice without giving up a hit. So once again, this is crucial that we do it in the top half, most likely facing Justin Verlander. So power versus right and your lefties in terms of the lineup. There we go. Jared says, hey man. He went to Jared's and he finishes it all for us. The future is bright. We need to go ahead and tally 1 extra base hit without giving up a hit. We have 2 innings to do this. We're going to be facing a righty in Corey Kluber, so power versus right and your lefties. And like I said, Rafael Devers, what more can you ask for? The Millville Meteor seeks revenge tour. We're facing the Angels, which I would say most likely leads to us having to face Ohtani. So, yep, that's going to be the case. Power versus right and your lefties. That should be it. Mike Trout off of Shohei, he gets the base hit. And now it's time for us to move towards the final balls. Look, the game is going to be tied 12-12. We only need to score 1 run and we'll have 20 outs remaining. So, with that being said, I am going to load this team up with every single lefty I possibly could, and I am going to play them at a position. The only one that's going to have an exception is Mike Trout because he rates against righties as well. But as you can see, the entire team is loaded up with lefties, with lefty hitters. And then in terms of the perks, since we are going to be tied, we don't need anything that says while you are behind the count. We are fine with all of the perks we have currently. Maybe we go ahead and put this one just to, well, no, we're fine with everything we have currently. We're just going to go ahead and face Clase. Hit very well. That should do it. And that's exactly going to do it. Corey Seager walks it off for us. I think that was all-star difficulty. If it was still on veteran difficulty, I'd be very surprised. But big piece of advice, since Emmanuel Clase is a closer, I would take a lot of pitches. If you're not a good hitter, I would wait till I have 2 strike counts to finally start swinging. And if I have any perks that say, hey, while you're behind the count or while there are 2 strike counts, you get boosts, I would equip those. Because if that was all-star difficulty, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, and he is a wild pitcher as well. So you want to take as many pitches until 2 strikes. I promise you, you'll have a 10 out of 10 mission success rate. You'll complete this, and then most importantly, you will go ahead and enter this featured faces program and be a whole lot closer to that Faces of the Franchise pack, which will be what we start No Money Spent with very soon. So make sure you hit that like button, red subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications. We stream on Twitch every day. It's inside the description. We go ahead and have a Discord inside the description, as well as how to become a member and the social media links. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.